Hi everyone, my name is Juliana. I'm from Colombia and this is my first video in English. I want to make this video because I'm learning English at the moment and I think that this is a very good way to practice my English skills. I'm aware that maybe I have a very strong accent and please be patient with me. And also if you have any correction, please comment below. Also, I want to share with you about my culture, my country, and a lot of different stuff in this series. So this first video, it's a reaction about a YouTube video of a foreign couple that came here to Colombia to live, and they shared the experience in their channel. So I just want to see this video with you, watch this video with you, and maybe do some comments regarding of their experience here in Colombia. So if you are interested, please keep watching. And before we start, I just want to ask you that please subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video. Okay, so that's it. Let's see the video. Okay, so let's start with the video. That's Medellin, that's my city.
Cocaine, violence, Pablo, guerrilla warfare, and of course, the show that's single-handedly responsible for spooking most Americans.
Plata
Oh my god.
o plomo.
Narcos. This is the
Okay, so first I just want to do a stop here because oh my god, this is a sensitive topic here in Colombia. A lot of foreigners know about like Pablo Escobar and all the narco traffic stuff going on here in Colombia, and it's kind of complicated because a lot of foreigners travel here to Colombia and especially here to Medellin to like do some narco traffic tours, some narco tours. And I just want to be really honest with you. This kind of topic is like a taboo for most of Colombians. But I feel that we need to talk about this subject because sometimes the foreigners only know about these for movies or TV series such as Narcos, but I think that people must know the story by the regular Colombians, by the regular civilians, because in certain way we live with this conflict every day. Medellin has changed a lot, and we live in a relative safe city now. At least if you are a tourist and you want to came here just for traveling, for tourism, and also for like work or study, you will be perfectly fine. But you know, a lot of people have this fear that if you came here to Medellin, like you are going to get kidnapped once you take off of the plane. So this is just a stereotype, but I just want to keep watching the video and see maybe clarifying some stuff here. So let's keep watching, okay?
kind of stuff we heard before going on our trip. I'm sure you've heard similar, And we'd be lying if we said we weren't a bit nervous. But that's just not the Colombia of today. What we're about to show you may surprise you.
This is Cartagena. This is a beautiful city in the Caribbean, and it's very colonial. It's very beautiful.
We're Olivia and Nathan. In 2016, we left home to pursue an unconventional lifestyle abroad. Welcome to our channel. We're so stoked to share it with you. When we start off most of our videos, we usually begin by talking about the sights and the landscapes, but with Colombia, we had to start with the people.
Bienvenidos a Cartagena.
Upon arrival in Colombia, no, you're not going to get kidnapped by a crazy taxi driver.
That's true.
On the contrary, Colombians will make you feel welcome right away. They'll feed you, they'll take you wherever you need to go, they'll tell you their life story. Colombians are so freaking kind. With such a relaxed culture, money doesn't seem to be such a big focus here. Although still important to live, we just got the sense that Colombians really know how to enjoy their lives and live in the moment.
Okay, so yes, regarding of the kindness here in Colombia towards the tourists, I think that is because we are so desperate to change the image of Colombia around the world, because people still thinking about Colombia as just a giant narco land full of drugs and violence and bad stuff, and we just want to change that image around the world. So maybe that's why we try to treat all the visitors with a lot of kindness and joy. I think that's why.
And whether you're in cities like Cartagena on the Caribbean coast, cruising crystal waters on the Pacific coast, or making pit stops in all the small towns, there's no shortage of beautiful scenery and stunning landscapes. Colombia has the second highest biodiversity in the world.
That's true.
From its coastal towns to their more mountainous ones to even their exotic wildlife. But Colombia doesn't get the love it deserves. A lot of people have these preconceived notions and false stereotypes based on its rough past. But from our experience and many of our friends, we had the trip of a lifetime and felt just as safe in our 3 months there as we have living in California.
That's good to know that they feel safe here, because like I think that all the society, well, almost all of them want to create that a safety perspective for tourists. And yeah, you can experience some common delinquency here in Colombia, but just anywhere in the world, like in other places in the world, they also have like robberies and just common delinquency. In this way, Medellin or Colombia in general is not different of any other part of the world, but is not as crazy as Netflix and Hollywood shows you in the movies. So that's very good to know that they feel safe here. Let's keep watching.
All of this is $5.
That's very
$5
cheap
deal,
for a
yeah.
foreigner, yeah.
But of course, if you're only basing your opinion on the news and Netflix, or think nothing's changed for the last 20 plus years, then you will think that Colombia is only famous for drugs, beautiful women, and Farc, perpetrating Colombian stereotypes even further.
Just for the record, Farc is the main guerrilla group here in Colombia. They do not exist anymore because we had like a peace deal with them, but things are a little bit complicated right now regarding of that subject. If you want to know more about that story with the FARC and all the guerrilla movements here in Colombia, please let me know and I will do a video regarding of that, okay?
The truth is that Colombia is so wrongly perceived and is so much more than what the typical outsider thinks. The Medellin we experienced was nothing like the Medellin of Netflix. The new reality is, Colombia has been evolving faster than Usain Bolt running the 100-meter. And in the words of the people,
Es un paraíso, no porque sea mi barrio, pero es un paraíso.
Es un sitio donde puede uno tardear muy seguro. Mi pensamiento acerca de estar viviendo en Medellín cambió. Para mí hoy en día Medellín es un lugar lleno de muchas posibilidades.
and not just Colombians think so, but as travelers, we felt the same. 30 years ago, Medellin was known as the murder capital of the world.
The city with the highest murder rate in the world.
In Colombia, the murders continue in the cocaine capital of Medellin. 40 deaths have been reported there in the last 24 hours.
A lot of that narco stuff did happen. But today, it's known for being one of the world's most innovative cities and the Silicon Valley of South America. And the communities like Comuna 13, which used to be the epicenter of all the violence, have been completely transformed, using art and better infrastructure as a way to unite the local people.
Okay, if you ever visit Medellin, I highly suggest you that make this tour around the Comuna 13 because they will show you in a very beautiful way how the transformation of the city happened. They were really violent. I remember in my childhood all the TV news regarding of the violence there. They have a huge military operation there and was, oh my god, that was pretty bad because the mainly victims of that military operation was the civilians and was a chaos. So right now that part of the city it's like an art district and a high touristical place, so they shows you how art and how tourism can change social realities, and it's wonderful, it's very beautiful. I highly recommend that tour here in Medellin.
And all of this has contributed to Colombia's surge in tourism, which has grown more than 300% since 2006. And, not to mention, Colombia is one of the fastest growing economies in South America, and Medellin is one of the world's most popular cities for digital nomads. At first impression, the city's infrastructure is so unique, located in a valley surrounded by mountains and lush greenery.
Beautiful mountains, beautiful.
However, in many ways, because of these stigmas, the beauty of Colombia has been kept relatively undiscovered to most foreigners. But if you only knew, Colombia brings the sexiness. From the people, to the food, to the culture, Nathan and I stayed a couple weeks in Cartagena, enjoying too much seafood and exploring the historic walled city on foot and by horse carriage. That is one touristy thing we totally do recommend.
It's a very romantic scene. It's wonderful. You feel like in the colony time.
Then moving on to spend several months in Medellin. Using Medellin as our home base to frequently visit surrounding towns, like Guatape, known for its colorful city center, tons of things to do outdoors, and amazing climb of El Peñol. Or Santa Fe de Antioquia, known for its perfectly preserved colonial-style architecture, relaxed vibes, and cobblestone streets nestled between mountains. And we haven't even talked about the amazing food yet. Bandeja paisa,
Oh,
ajiaco,
delicious.
sancocho, ceviche, patacones, chicharrón, mondongo, buñuelos, mango biche, empanadas, more chicharrón, limonada de coco, arepas at 2 in the morning, agua panela. And we can't not mention their world-renowned coffee. Hot coffee, iced coffee, even coffee with lemonade. Sounds weird, but it's all good. Thoughts?
Ooh, that's good.
And what about the salsa scene? Yes, it's true. Colombians will dance until dawn without being wasted. Cali is the birthplace of salsa, and they move quick.
Wow.
It didn't take long before we started taking salsa classes in Medellin. Their love for the music like salsa, bachata, merengue, and cumbia is unparalleled.
Okay, so this is another subject, and this is a happy one. But yes, Colombia in general loves music, and I think that we have like a huge kind of types, different types of music. For me, as example, like I'm crazy about music, not only from here from Colombia. I think like Latin American music and like music in general is fantastic and brings joy to your life. And I think that this is the general thought about music for most of Colombians. And yes, like we definitely love to dance and we definitely love our music.
There are many music styles that you'd find almost exclusively in Colombia. Vallenato is one of them.
It's like our national genre. Like, yeah, this is our
As the second
traditional
largest city in
music.
Colombia, Medellin is known as a city of eternal spring for having perfect weather year-round, making it very easy to live. It's also very affordable, especially if you're coming from the US, given the currency exchange. And we loved learning all the cool Medellin expressions. Did I already mention the food? The food is amazing.
Create a little pocket, you see? This is strategic. Then you grab some of this. What's this called?
They eat mostly natural foods with no preservatives, things like beans, plantains, meats, exotic fruits, and the portions are often huge. Definitely try Medellin's popular hot dog
Oh my
spots
God.
after a late night out.
If you ever come to Medellin, please try our hot dogs or the perras. Perras are like bacon hot dogs, and is for me it's the best fast food ever, and especially if you're drunk. But yes, for me are the best hot dogs in the world. You must try it.
And watch out for that aguardiente. And I haven't even talked about the soccer fanatics, or should I say, football aficionados, which is something all Colombians are passionate about.
Wow, that seems hard.
The spirit of Colombia is like no other place we've been. And if we had to choose one word to encapsulate Colombia, it would be diversity. Diversity when it comes to the music, the people, the food, the nature, the landscapes. There are simply too many words to describe Colombia. Colombia is salsa, dance, and music. Colombia is flowers.
That's true. These are the Sagittarius and they're
Colombia
fantastic.
is Nairo Quintana. Colombia is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And of course, Colombia is Shakira. There is no doubt that Colombians are passionate people, very proud of their culture, and they weren't timid to share that with us. And that's why Colombia has a special place in our hearts and is in our top 3 countries we'd recommend in the world. And if we haven't told you on Colombia enough, please feel free to reach out to us on Instagram. We're always keen to help. And if you like these videos and appreciate them in any way, please like and subscribe. It always helps us to boost the algorithm as we are a new channel. We hope to see you in Colombia soon. Thanks for watching.
This was a very beautiful video about Colombia, and I'm so glad that they have a really good experience here in the country. And I feel a little bit nervous, so maybe my English was not the best in this video, so please forgive me for that. But I really think that was so amazing that this couple shared the experience about Colombia in their social media, because we as a country, we really need this help to change the bad image about Colombia around the world. So that's it. I really love it. I really love it. And if you are still here with me in this video, thank you very much for giving it a try with me. And I hope see you soon in another video. Please stay tuned. Bye bye.